Hi everyone, my name is Risha. Today is the 28th of April 2024 and I'm going to be going over my weekly prediction for SPY. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, finally the daily charts, and then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's predictions and go over this one in more detail. So, before getting into this video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style that I use. Since you're not comfortable, you might not be comfortable with the one that I do. So definitely conduct your own analysis and do use this video as a guide, since that is its purpose. However, without further ado, let's get into this video. So we can see that in the monthly charts, although this month hasn't closed yet, we can see that the 5 months leading up to it have been a very strong bull run for the S&P 500 and therefore the SPY as well. And although this month hasn't closed, we've had very strong bearish movement throughout pretty much the entire month. And the first 2 days of this week will see the conclusion of April. And it's very likely that we end up getting a bearish pattern like this. Regardless, from the monthly charts, we do see that we had a very strong bull run until now. And although we can't predict on this current month, we can see that the RSI is definitely going up, although it has started to tilt downwards. Overall, the slope is still up, and so is the averages. VWAP we can see is at 508.33, which is actually higher than the current spot price, which is a good indication that maybe the stock price will continue going up. The ETF's price will continue to go upwards. Next, if we go to the weekly charts, we can see we have an inside bar candle now. The strategy to trade this is that generally we would wait for the next week's candle. However, in this case, we can go with a different approach. So if we see for example the high here at 509.88, the inside bar, we could take the support or resistance at approximately either the open of this candle or the low or close of this candle. But the best way to do it is probably the high. And finally, if you go to the monthly charts, we can see, the daily charts, we can see this price action in a little bit more detail. So we had the first 2 days of the week were very bullish, and then the third day we had a doji type candle. And on the fourth day of the week, we had a gap downwards. However, the price did move upwards, and the gap was filled, which is a bullish signal. And then we saw naturally a resulting upwards move on the final day as well. Volume was pretty static throughout the week. There's no real spike of volume. It was pretty much average. RSI, however, did shoot up and break its average, so that's a good indication that it could rise. And that's what we get from the technical analysis part of this video. So, again, we will keep the same support and resistance as last week. So for reference, this is the 509 that I was talking about, around 509. So really, this should be changed to 510 because the high is at 509.88. So the better support resistance here is at 510, and then we'll sell when it falls below the support at 493. Target of 1% trailing stop loss. If the target or stop loss isn't hit and we are in a position, then we will close on Friday. Right now, the weekly trend is down and the monthly trend is up. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.